You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
We're gonna take a trip across the sea. Everybody come along with me. We're gonna hit the bank down.
I'm only a minute behind. How about that? 10:11. Welcome back. Daily Show on a Thursday, 5th day of June, and this time belongs to Oakwood Church of God in Christ. And we were just talking, Lavern, before we came back on the air. Just a beautiful facility, and every time I drive by, there's always something going on for the community, and it's great to have you in the studio.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, and now coming up this Saturday, this is your annual giveaway, correct?
That is correct. It is a giveaway. We have food, we have furniture, we have clothes, we have hygiene kits. Whatever it is that you need, we're going to try to provide it.
Well, and see, this is a really great community initiative. And how long has this been going on?
At this location, we've been here since 2003.
Wow.
And before, at the other location, I'd say about 15 years. So it's been going on about 35 years now.
Well, and now what are the requirements for the community if they show up and they're needing some assistance and some giveaways? Do they need to provide anything?
There is no requirement at all. All you got to do is have a need, and we're going to be there.
I love it. Well, before we dive into the event, I want to get the sights and sounds of Oakwood Church of God in Christ. Take me through your services. What's the atmosphere like for folks that have maybe been interested to start their spiritual journey or resume it?
All right. First of all, our pastor is Pastor Andre Reed, and he took over the leadership of the church about 2 years ago when his father, Pastor Roosevelt Reed, passed. We are a holiness church, part of Oakwood Church of God, part of the Church of God in Christ. And we just believe that it's a place where everybody is somebody.
Yeah.
And if the thing is that we refer to ourselves as a saints hospital.
I like that.
If there's a need, we're going to try to fill it.
Well, and now you're doing that again this Saturday. And what time does it start?
We will be open. We should be ready to start about 9 o'clock, and we will be there until everything is gone.
Well, and this is really cool. And if you're just tuning in, what type of products are going to be there and items?
There's going to be we'll have hot dogs and hamburgers, water. We'll have furniture. We'll have food. We'll have clothing items. Let me see. Clothing, furniture, food. If you need prayer, there will be evangelists and elders there. If you would like for us to pray with you, I
really like this though, and I truly mean that, because especially when the summer starts and the kids are back home from school, and then all of a sudden the electric bill is 4 times expensive, and right now with rates going crazy and bills are getting out of hand, to know, hey, there's somebody out there that's going to help us to go, we can at least get the little things accomplished, which add up to a hell of a lot more than anything. I love what you're doing. I just think it's great.
Absolutely.
Well, and now this is 8 to 12, and you're invited to this special event designed to support our neighbors. And now, do you do this once a year?
Yes.
Okay.
Once a year.
And now, throughout the summer, are there any more events that are coming down the pipeline?
We have some revivals that are coming up. That in any time that our church doors are open, we have service every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. We start with 9 o'clock prayer. Then we have Sunday school that starts at 9:30 to 10:30. Morning service and then at 11 a.m. And then we return for YPWW, which is a Bible study at 5 p.m. And then praise and worship again at 6. In addition to that, we have Tuesday Bible study, which is a virtual service that you can go on our website and get the link for. And then also Friday night, a virtual service that we do. And again, all are invited.
I love that.
It's a place that everybody's important.
I really like the virtual side too, because some folks might just want a taste of it before you walk in the door and everything too.
Absolutely.
Well, I want to ask you, going back into the Saturday's event, 8 to 12, over there at 4712 North Albee, you guys know the road and you know the location, that iconic building right across from Theodora Farms now. What are these hygiene kits? What are in them?
What's in the hygiene kits is there will be a washcloth, there will be toothpaste, there will be mouthwash, there will be soap, there will be a toothpaste. Sometimes we try to have a little money in there so that if there's something else that you need, there'll be again mouthwash, shaving cream, things of that sort.
That's so. But see, that's stuff that just adds up at the grocery store, especially right now.
Absolutely.
Well, what does it mean as a church for you guys as a whole to be able to provide these opportunities to the community?
Well, Oakwood wants to be the church without walls. The thing is that we take seriously preaching the word, but we care, we share, we help, and that's what we're about. I think in the book of John, the 21st chapter, Jesus told Peter to feed my sheep. And that's what we want to do. We want to feed, whether it's spiritually or physically.
I just love this. Do you have a moment to take a quick break with me?
Absolutely.
We'll come back after a couple of minutes and we'll talk more about this wonderful event. It's the annual giveaway this Saturday. It's over there at the Oakwood Church of God in Christ, right there at 47.
47.
Dang it, 4712. I knew I was going to get it off by one number. 4712 North Albee and Godfrey. Back to my notes I go. Hey, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Lavern Parker right after this. You're watching our daily show on RiverBender and Roku TV.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone, and over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Then that time I went and said goodbye.
Signed, sealed, delivered on this Saturday, June the 7th, when you're over there at the Oakwood Church of God in Christ. How about that for a music tie-in? I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
Sounds good.
8 to 12, where you can be a part of this free food, clothing, toys, hygiene kits, and so much more for the community members. And really, like I said, at this time in the year, things get stressful. And you know, at the church right now, what's some of the message that you guys are sharing with your parishioners and with the folks that are coming in just as we're approaching summer?
That it takes, that nothing has changed. God is still on the throne. Whatever, everybody's having an economic impact these days, but we have to remember that God is still on the throne and that our hope is in Him.
And 100%. And you know what I think is incredible about this is that, members in the community and the church, I was reading, it takes about 6 months to gather all of this.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The community is so good to us. We get so many donations, and we just want the people to know that we're doing with the donations what they're supposed to be. They're giving to us, and we're putting it out there for the community.
I just love this. I think this is fantastic. And now, since 2022, and now Pastor Andre has taken over, take me through that transition. Has it been a very healthy one for the church?
It has. It has. It was, we all mourned the loss of Pastor Roosevelt Reed, but Pastor Andre has taken on the legacy of his father, and we're all just very happy. We're just all very happy about it. It's been great.
Well, and how many members of the church are going to be out there on Saturday?
Most of the members of the church will.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Okay, gonna keep Pastor happy.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We don't want him frowning up.
That's right. Well, and I love this idea of having this prayer opportunity too, and it's so amazing because we can pray on our own and we can go to church, and sometimes we're in stages of our lives that connection's just not hitting as much.
Absolutely.
And so to be able to be out there with you guys and have that opportunity to see if we can reestablish that connection in a private, a little bit more of a private setting.
That's right.
I love it.
That's right. The thing is that, again, we want to meet the spiritual need in addition to the physical need.
Well, you need both.
Yes, you do.
100%.
Yes,
and now,
you do.
Do you guys have any youth programs going on at the church?
Yeah, we have what we call the Sunshine Band, and then we have a youth group that contributes to the ministry, and there's nothing like youth, and they keep us young, and they have a different perspective on things, and I like the boldness that they have, that they believe in God, and they don't have a problem for sharing what they believe, and it's very exciting.
It's incredible. And do you guys have a pretty good foundation of young folks ready to take over the reins?
We definitely do. We definitely
do. That's a good problem.
Yes, it is.
That's wonderful right now.
Yeah.
Well, and take me through, you were going to church with Oakwood Church of God in Christ, you said, since 2000?
That is correct.
Well, and you just retired in 2016. What was your call to say, you know what, I and my husband, we're going to be a part of this?
Well, that's interesting. In 2000, I was getting ready to have I was having surgery on my neck, and my sister-in-law said that before you have the surgery, I would like for Pastor Reed to pray for you. Yeah. And I said okay, and I went to the church that Sunday, and he prayed for me. But it wasn't just a prayer. I had never felt such warmth, such acceptance in a place, and I've been there ever since.
I love it. Well, and see, I think so many times, especially for younger people that maybe feel lost in the world of the digital age and social media and living different lives, is that sometimes all it takes is just to walk right through the doors one day and really see that happiness and that faith build.
And there's nothing wrong at all with the mega church.
No.
But there is something about the smaller church where everybody knows your name, that the pastor actually knows your telephone number, and knows what's going on with you, and having, like you said, having that connection. There's nothing like it. Well,
and it's a true family, and you have advocates around you and folks that truly care about your well-being. And,
absolutely.
And I think that's something that so many people strive for anymore and are longing for too. Mm-hmm. Well, and as we're getting back to this, if you're somebody that's just maybe going through a rough patch and, bills are starting to pile up, or maybe it's been rough for a couple of years now, this is a great opportunity to get a little bit of help, really just a lot of great help from Oakwood Church of God in Christ this Saturday, 8 to 12. Hygiene kits that have so much stuff in
Absolutely.
there. I think that's so cool.
Absolutely. And I want the people, don't forget that we have a food pantry that if you're needing some food, and if you just contact us, and we're going to try to get you set up.
And now, what's the best way to contact?
Calling the church, and that number is 618-466-4665.
That's impressive. That was impressive. No notes needed.
No notes. No.
You're the secretary at the church, correct? What's your role look like?
Well, the thing is that it's kind of, on your job application, all other duties as assigned. Pastor Andre he does not have a problem with delegation. so it's kind of whatever it is that need. But the thing is that if someone is needing something, putting them in contact with the right leader at the church.
Well, this is really a great kind of note to make too. And then there's youth programs and so much more. But like I've told you, Lavern, I mean, you drive by and you see the signs up and just some of the community give back, and it shows really just the spirit of what's going on in your church. It's amazing.
We appreciate you saying that.
Oh, no problem. And now, before I let you go, is there any FAQs people should know about when it comes to like parking that day or anything like that?
No, there are no. The good thing about this is there are no rules.
Oh, good. I like this.
If you got a need, come and see us on Saturday.
And that need could be physical, emotional, or spiritual, and the Church of God in Christ, Oakwood Church of God in Christ, is going to be there for you every step of the way. And now that's 8 to 12, and really just another great opportunity to go out and really gain some insights when we need it the most.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is there anything else we should talk about for right now?
Nothing else, TJ. I thank you for the opportunity to get this out to the community.
Well, Lavern, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, and you're welcome back anytime. And I really encourage you all to stop by 4712. Got it right this time, North Albion, Godfrey, for a variety of free items. This Community Give Back Day, the community giveaway, the annual, right there on Saturday in June. We'll take a quick break. We'll link everything again in a follow-up article on RiverBender.com. More Daily Show comes back right around the corner after this in the heart of the 618.